Hello my fellow gamers, SMP Gaming, and welcome back once again to our next episode from the Modern World Modsauce 2 server. Yeah, this is episode 22, and today we want to touch upon what we were trying to do in the last episode, and that is this thing here. We were trying to get our P2P system up and running, and we failed just a little bit. No, the system was working in terms of once it was up with power, but the problem is with the power itself. No parting down to the wind turbines up top, because up top we've got the wind turbines working, pumping all the power into a Tesseract, and that Tesseract is sending everything on this particular channel here. Obviously, as you can see, receiving energy, and that is the same as the Tesseract that we have in or connected to these ME interfaces down here. The main problem being that up there, like I said, I think I said a moment ago, it's only making around about 1800 RF per tick, and with that in mind, that is well not enough power for both this Tesseract here pumping into the capacitor, powering all these machines, and also the ME interfaces down here. And that is the major problem, because this is the thing I only just worked out not long after recording, is the fact that I need another Tesseract on this one. It's not really a problem trying to make another Tesseract and to make another channel, but the thing guys I want to do now is, seeing we have loads of power channels on here and anyone can use anyone's power, I'm thinking I want to make mine just a little bit on the private side, and the way we can do that is to use these things here. Let me just scroll down, and as you can see, we just already typed SIG. It's basically Signolium, and waiting for NEI to actually respond to me, which is always amazing if it actually does. And it's actually these things here, the Signolium security locks, and once you put it on these locks, it basically just makes your Tesseracts onto a private channel so no one else can access it, and it's fairly cheap in manner of speaking to make this stuff. You've got two methods of actually making this stuff. One, you could either do it from a blend, which would be a copper dust, silver dust, and also destabilized redstone, or we could do it from a different method, and that method is, if you can go across the correct one, is in the alloy smelter, where case of we just need 3 copper, 1 silver, and 10 redstone, and that I think is the method we're going to go on. Less effort, less fanning around with the bloody fluid transposer and thingamajig over here. We can just throw everything in to that one. So let's just grab a whole heap of redstone. Let's grab a good amount of copper. So let's just say 12, and we just need about 4 silver. Yeah, I don't know how many we're going to need, but I think we're going to need an absolute. We're just going to need a lot of them, primarily of just on the nuggets. So throw that in, and throw that in, and let that get to work. And while that's cooking up, there's one other thing I just want to touch upon that one person brought up in the last episode. That was 20. Episode 21 still hasn't gone up by the time when I'm recording this, and that was due to, in parts, the darkness levels on the videos. And I managed to fix it in the last episode, but obviously I didn't realise till after I finished recording that episode, and that was something to do with the settings in Sony Vegas. I've had a little play around, and as you'll be able to see in episode 21, and obviously in this one, when I do eventually finish and get it rendered, I have managed to fix the light level, so it near enough looks like as I'm seeing it now, all nice and bright, and it's not all dark and really hard to see anything. So it's just like how I'm seeing it now. So that is also just what we want. This amazing. I've actually been using Vegas for months now, and I've only just been able to get the freaking right color settings on it, so all good for me. And also, one last little other thing is we have a new member on the server. Yeah, I really should have mentioned this a few episodes ago, but it's just a case of when you're busy recording, you think, oh, I want to get this done, I want to get that done, I want to get this done, and then you completely forget. And obviously I apologise to you, and that new member is T-Mung. I spell Tehmung. Really good YouTuber. He also streams a lot, so I sure imagine he's going to be like doing good few videos on the server. and also a good amount of streaming before we do decide to reset the server. Obviously, at current date, we are not too sure when that's going to happen, but I think maybe possibly New Year time, something like that. Right, how are these things doing? Oh, we're nearly done. Right, how are we doing? Right, let's just check. In here, 16 ingots. Oh, that is amazing. Right, we just need some bronze as well. We do have some, but that's another test. Oh, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Right, we got one tesseract in here ready to be made. So we can just do that quickly. Right, and also let us make us a lock. So where is it? Lock. Right, we just need to make some of these nuggets. Let's just make 27 of them. That'll be fine. And do that. Okay, let's just make 2 for now. That's all we require. So, the tesseracts, I think we might as well change over. Means we less time of freaking all the power being out. My god, what the hell's going on there? Is this one here, and I might also change that one connecting to the capacitor bank. Come on, let's just try and get out. Okay, the lag's not too bad at the moment. I'm just getting a bit of frame stuttering and stuff. It's like, oh my god, hit 20 frames a second then. Oh, that was horrible. Right. Okay, place that on here. Let's just put the lock. Signal. Come on, go down. Into this particular section. Right. We want the tesseract. Where are you, my good friend? To make you onto a private channel. Aha, right. So shift it onto that. Throw you back in there. Boomf. Perfect. Right, put you back in there and grab that other one. Grab you out. And throw you back in here. Is that the right one? Owners none. Is that the right one? Do that in that. Perfect. That's perfect. Right. As you can see now, when we click on here, is that the right? It's still fine, but I believe. Oh yes, we got this one here, so we can now choose who we want it. So we can just change it over to my own custom channel. And how perfect is that? Okay, we just change that to 1. Say main power input. And click on that. So now it's just case. Make sure everything's all good in this one. And also we'll change that one to sending power, because obviously that won't be up top. I'm ready to go. And I've just thought, while I'm up here, I might as well get rid of all these now. I don't really need them because we've got our alloy cables. So let's grab all them out. Take that up. Place you here and voila. So now literally will be able to utilise all this power it freaking sends off. And I'm stuck in the quicksand. Oh my god, that's horrible. Right. I don't know which one's which. Is that one sending? Right, it's this one we want. So, where's me freaking... that, pick you up. And I can't pick it up till I place this one down. Perfect, so, we're sending power. And let's set this one down here up. Right, and just set this last one up. So, right click, make sure receiving power. Perfect, we are now up and running. So, I've got all these remaining ones to actually sort out. And then we'll be able to... I'll come right back. Righty then, as you can see now, tesseracts are now set up. They are now officially receiving power and sending power to the correct areas. And also, as you can see in the little blue blocks at the top, it says owner, Simple Geek, private. Yeah, every single tesseract that we own has that Signolium lock on them. So now, if we just pop in here, we got the security feature added. So that is such a life. So we don't have to worry about just this one here. Like, we were using that one, but now... it's so much cleaner. It's only my stuff anyway, and I need to... I seem to have turned it off. I don't know why. Is that the right? No, I need to set it to this one. Input, yeah. Make sure it's all set correctly. Receiving energy, yeah, it's fine. Right, and also you may notice our quantum field ring is now up. Yeah, because we're now getting a load of power, it's working. Absolute wonders. The one little problem I had when I came back onto the server after coming off for about an hour just to get something to eat and watch something. Our power monitor sending a redstone signal out into this, but this thing, when we clicked on it, instead of saying simple power as it says here, it was completely empty apart from the fact we said 2120 at the top, and it was the same for the one all the way down there. So I'm a little bit none the wiser as to how that caused it. I don't know what it's something to do with the chunk loading areas or something to do with the plays being online. I haven't got a blooming clue, but apart from that, it's fine, and I'm happy with the setup. So next job for us is the fun one. Finally getting our little auto crafting room set up. We might as well get the second one set up because we didn't really manage that in the last episode. So let me just find the dense cable that's supposed to be yellow, but obviously it looks orange. Look, it's a bit strange. And we also need the P2P cables, and I believe those are in a little backpack. So let's just grab those out of here. P2Ps, perfect. Right, we have everything we need. So we've got cable, dense cable, and the fun cable. Right, so first job for us, even though we did show this episode, I'll just do a quick little recap of how we do it all. We place our yellow cable here, place the P2B on the top like so, then place another cable over there. That's fine, and I believe we have to shift. Is it shift click or shift or normal shift? Let's just shift a minute. Yeah, shift. It's shift click. Right, that saved the settings. So all we have to do now, head over to the auto crafting room. I can't wait to get this thing running. Have we got our energy cell? Yeah, it's full of power. That's perfect. That will be up and running momentarily. And as you can also see, we've just set up another set of cable just to get the ball rolling with this. Right, let's just remove this just momentarily. Pick that up. Click on that. Put down this. We'll set this out in a minute. Right, we just need to set all of this up. Right. Make sure we're all right. Okay, what the hell? This is a little bit weird. I kind of glitched out. That's the first of me. Right, 1, 2, 3. We at the top. Right, we are now officially at the top. Perfect. Right, that is all hooked up. So we have to shift click on this, or just right click, sorry. Right there, the settings loaded. So fingers crossed, this will all be linked up. So, energy cell, give this a little boost of power and also make bugger, wrong one. Always throw that in there like so, and then throw this on here. Give it a second. Anytime. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And hopefully, oh yes, it's worked. Right, let's just have a look. See if they've got the correct channels. 32 of 32 channels going all the way to the top. That's amazing. And other one. 32 of 32. Yes, I'm so happy with this. Right. Let's just go down here a minute and just double check over here. Oh, this is the exciting part. Just to see the crafting terminals. Oh my god, I'm excited. Right, molecular assemblers. Holy crap. And that's just 2 rows and we're going to have 6 of them. That's just so bloody exciting. Right, our next job now, apart from making them little processing units, you know, the one that, you know, let me just go back and show you. Let me see. Yeah, them things there. We still got to make at least a good few 64k ones for each of these. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put them. We could put them in the ceiling, just round them, just to make it look a bit different. But our main priority is the auto crafting of the processors, and I'm thinking just having like a little 9x9 grid area around here, and then like 3 doing the silicon, then 3 doing you know, they're just the processors before you actually put them in the circuits, and then the third set obviously doing the circuits of the logic calculation, and What's the other one? Logic, calculation, and engineering. Right, I am just going to get the presses put together, and then we can get this thing set up. Right, this is how it's going to work. So basically, these, like I said a moment ago, these are for the silicon. And what we want to do is just to have export buses on each of these, so they're going to have a constant stream of silicon going in. And eventually, what we're going to have to do is another cable down here, probably coming off the same one. And they are going to have like level limiters to say we want, say, a maximum of, just say 5,000 silicon in the system at any one time. And then from there we can go on and just continuously print from whatever we need. So the first lot of cables, say we're going to be using the orange. Make sure I can actually press them in, and they'll be going like so. I need to make sure I can give myself enough room inside when I actually need to get in there. Right, that's the first lot in. Then next lot of cables will be the purple ones, just so they won't stick to any others that I do happen to be close. Okay, next one after that, we want input buses, and they're going to pull out whatever we use for these ones. So same again. We need a cable, and also on the interfaces on this side, we are going to interface. Why have I put the interface there? I don't know. And I've seemed to put a bit of a normal pin cable that wasn't meant to be there. Yes. No, pin cable's going. Yeah, pin cable's going there. It's just that one's not going there. Right, sorry about that. Freaking things flying off, and I have to literally take things off just to get to him. Right, as I was saying, pink cable's coming down, and this is going to be feeding these 6 items. So make sure we shift so we don't select it, and voila. Right, we'll leave. I think, can we get to the middle one there? No, we can't. Right, I'm just going to have to load these settings in just to make sure. No. Right, and I've just freaking realised I forgot to make another P2P for the main ME interface. So that means I'm going to have to save the settings on this card. So they're saved. So when I come to make another P2P, we should have no worries. Right, next stage, obviously more of these export buses, or input buses, should we say. So 1, 2, 3 on here, and then obviously again some more interfaces. So let's get these 3 on here, and then get back here. We just need to make sure we can power them, and I need to make sure I've got the next set of cables ready. So 1, 2, 3. Next again will be the power for these ones, and then obviously the connections for these 4 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And then last but not least, make sure we get these ones in. So 1 there and 2 there. So now he's going to go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then last but not least, more input buses on here. So 1, 2, 3, and at last I can try and climb up. 2, 3, 4, 5. There. And also make sure we got a dense cable here. So that is basically how the thing looks, and I can't wait to actually have the thing looking. Right, I'm just going to get the P2P ready, and we'll get this everything hooked up. And there we go, all the channels are now officially hooked up. Oh, this thing is going to be absolutely amazing. Right, next job for me is actually get all these patterns in the correct ones. I just need to remember which ones are which. Ah, okay, they're this processors. And there is the final pattern. So now we should have a fully functioning, fully automated AE2 processing plant for the processors. So that actually does look really impressive. All these blooming it's all automated. I don't have to worry about it one bit. And also, these are working wonders, pumping in all the silicon we need. As you can see, the last thing we've got to do is just to place these logic inscribers, no, not logic, silicon inscribers just in here, so we can get, wrong one, all the silicon started to be processed. As you can see, voila. Right, next thing we're gonna do is just test this thing out just to see if it actually all does work. And I know we do have a good amount of calculation raw processors still in there. Yeah, it's perfect. So I think, let me just do that. I think we can, let's just make 40 of them just to get the ball rolling. Right, let's get over here. Just quick little double check, just to make sure they are all working. Voila, that is absolutely fantastic. I can't believe that. And this, I'm so impressed with this as well. And one thing one other thing that we still need to do, like, you remember the crystal growth acceleration chambers we have just out there? I'm going to be making 2 more, then placing all 3 of them in these spots here, like one there, and also one there. And obviously, one will be for the fluics, one will be for the pure crystals, and then the last one will obviously be for the nether quartz crystals. So it's gonna look really good when it's finished, and I really can't wait. The fun bit after this, we'll be trying to make all these, and I'm thinking more likely than not we'll be making them off camera, because they are going to take a hell of a load of work, especially the fact I plan to make 9 64K drives and also 3 co-crafting units in each of the 8 spots, should we say. So that is going to be very resource intensive. Right, our next job now is to sort out this blooming proper processing room, i.e. for all the smelteries and all the processors like the sag mills and stuff. And I'm thinking the first 2 that we do want to sort out are obviously the ones with the sag mills and also the one with the alloy smelters. And I think I don't know which side I want them on. Probably the sag mills on this side and the alloy smelters on this side. And then this case of the pattern, I was originally thinking of having like one there, the interface here, and then another, say, alloy smelter there. Leave a gap, and then obviously same again, alloy, interface, alloy, and then leave a gap, and so on and so on. But after having a quick little look, turns out this design was a little bit more expensive. I needed more power cables, and it was a little bit tricky to try and move around, especially with all the power cables as well. So on that note, I'm thinking we may just possibly stick to the same sort of design we had on the last server, i.e. interface in the middle, and then alloy smelters. In this case, make sure I'm not clicking on that one. In this case, alloy smelters will be around all the sides. So in case we need a lot of gold, and I mean a lot, it will literally just craft an absolute bucket load for us. So fun. Right, first thing I've got to do, make another quantum field ring. Yeah, and that's gonna be more stuff I probably haven't got. That's probably going to be more resources I haven't got to make that for, so yay, fun for me, fun times for me, I think. Righty then, we are near enough blooming there. Second quantum ring, as you can see, is up and running, apart from the fact we haven't got any power to it. So all we've got to do, where is my ME controller? Oh yes, it's in the blooming bag still. Kind of forgot to take the blooming thing out, so we just only need, thank God we only need the one just for the time being, but we are slowly adding up. So now it's got power, perfect. Now it's just a case, get to the auto crafting room, or should we say the smelting room? I think I should call it that. Don't know why, but it's still crafting. So next job, where is my little energy cell? Place you down like so. 3, 2, 1. Should get power. Perfect. Now just bring the bugger up. Damn it, forgot. So before I put it in my hotbar, kind of didn't. Right, pick you up, my good friend. And let me just check the channels here. 2, perfect. Now let us get this thing actually set up. That's 3, 4, 5. Now, how are we going to do? Oh yeah, we're doing it in the little crisscross sort of formation. So let me just pick up these 3 just initially so you guys can see. And I think I'm just going to put this one here because I need at least one just so I can get one of the machines down. So we'll go for this sag machines on this side. So one sag goes there, interface goes here. And then the sags go all across like so. Obviously I have to make sure I get in the right blooming way round, and it seems I can't be able to fly for some weird blooming reason. And there's the second one. Okay, this is going well. Misplacing quite a few blocks. And get that ready. Right, now let me just get the rest of these done, including that one. Right, there we go. That's all now set up. Now the fun part is actually getting these hooked up to power, and hopefully I should have enough of these enhanced bloody energy conduits. Right, need our 2 tesseracts like so, and I just need to remember exactly how the hell I'm gonna do it. Think we're gonna set the Tesseract just let me think. Just need to get this thing set up properly. Probably just down here. And I've somehow haven't got my blooming pickaxe on me bloody hotbar again. Typical, always the bloody way. Right, get this set correctly. We want to be receiving power, and okay, we'll have you going up here, like so, and then going across like that, and then I'm just trying to work it all out. To be honest, it's been a while since I've done it like this. So, okay, we'll have you going like so, like that, I think. Right, same again on that side as well. And there we have it. Every single one is now officially hooked up, and I seem to can't get out. Oh my god, I spent so much time getting everything created, I don't even realise that. Right, and have we got enough conduit to actually get these last little two hooked up? So, let me think. I think we still got some more in, or some more being made. Because I did make a request a good amount, maybe about 30 or something like that. Let me just have a quick look. Ganders. Seems to be all out. I don't think that's really much of a problem at the moment. We could always sort it out in the next episode, but I'm pretty pleased with that. I've still got to get it all set up in terms of all the freaking configurations and stuff, like getting it on a push-pull configuration. So whatever recipe I set in this one will be pushed in, and then once it's been made, throws back out into the system. Right, I've just got to make sure it's all done. So what we got on there? 8 channels on that one, and we're also getting 8 channels on that one. If we can just peep down, yes, that's correct. There's only one way to find out after that. Let's just look in the main setup down here, and I dread to think how much power we're actually eating up from our freaking capacitor banks. Right, how are we doing on this side? 8 channels on this one, 8 channels in this one, and we are working absolutely perfectly right. Last little check we've got to do is in the pattern screen, just to find out just to see for myself, just to make sure we have every single one of them in. So there's the inscribers, alloy smelters. Whoa, that's a lot. All our miracle assemblers, but we're going to get even more than that, which is just mind-boggling. And sag mills. Wow. I think I have gone absolutely nuts. I even finished it. I've still got all the sawmills and the thermal expansion machines I want to put in there, like a good few pulverizers. I'm not sure exactly how many, but it's going to be intriguing. But I can't believe we've still got to add loads of stuff to that. I've got loads of other things to actually get on with, like I said a moment ago in the episode, creating more of these crafting storage units, but making sure that at least 64k. That in itself is going to be fun for me. I have to make sure everything's hooked up. And as for what we're going to do in the next episode, I'm thinking next stage of all this freaking auto-crafting is getting all of our supplies hooked up to the system. And by that, I mean using the storage buses. But I do eventually want to get rid of all these caches because they do take up space, and I want to get everything on drives. And I mean going nuts with the drives, not just by going for a 64k, I mean going for like the next one up, because what's the next one up after 64k? I think it's like 256k, something like that. Right, ME storage 64k is the next one, is 256, the 1024, the 4096. That is the one I want to go for. I really do want to make that one, but it's gonna freaking cost a lot, and I mean an absolute stupid amount of resources. And not from what I've read online, I think just one of the items like redstone requires about 25,000 redstone just for that, and that is just ridiculous. Yeah, I have no idea. Right, so on that note, we are gonna end it here. I feel we've done quite a bit getting our freaking system set up here, just the basis of it. We still got the configurations to do, and also making sure these are online, though we've had a few problems with the freaking power situation. But yeah, that thing is set up, and I can't wait just to actually keep on moving. The momentum is with me now. All I need now is just a hell of a lot more resources, which means I'm probably going to set up another quarry in between episodes as well, so even more stuff for me to do. Always bloody fun. So anyway, so I hope you have enjoyed the episode. Let me just remove my hat so you can see my face. As I was saying, I hope you have enjoyed the episode. I really do want to see more from the server, and if you please do make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, please do subscribe, because every single like, comment, and subscription helps my channel so much. I'll see you next time.